Ted Onulak developed his love of music when he was a child.
I'm always like walking around singing, playing drums on my knees.
By the age of 19, music was his life, and its lifestyle was consuming him.
Really almost self-destructive, like I was kind of living the rock and roll life, with my bands, like partying all day. But at some point, I really realized I just couldn't go on. I didn't want to be that person.
At about the same time, Onulak was diagnosed with a debilitating eye disease that would eventually leave him blind. He was determined to see the world before it did. His first stop was the homeland of his parents, Ukraine, still under Soviet rule.
I think people were very kind of hesitant to be open with you, hesitant to talk with you, but only in like very, very private circumstances.
This experience inspired him to go back to college, where he earned a degree in Soviet studies. He then moved to Washington and went to work for the U.S. State Department's refugee programs, where he worked closely with people fleeing from the former Soviet Union.
Because it was a desperate time. People really wanted to leave. People would, do anything to get out of the former Soviet Union.
But after 14 years as a diplomat, his deteriorating eyesight forced him to quit the job he loved.
It was hard the first couple years to leave all that, to be like a regular guy, to be disabled, to basically say, well, what do you do? Well, I'm on disability. You had to say that to yourself every day. I'm disabled, I'm disabled, I'm disabled.
His wife, Fabiola Amarante, remembers how difficult it was for her husband to retire.
Because of his sight, his work was getting more difficult for him, and he was getting frustrated of not be able to perform well at his work. And I said, you know what, be happy.
Out of despair came opportunity, a chance to return to Onulak's first love, music. He is again playing the sax, writing music, and performing at local clubs.
So right now I'm happy playing. I have the ability to play with good guys. I have the peaceful space in the daytime where I can write.
Onulak's drummer is Jimmy Jones.
Ted is a very good saxophone player. There's a versatility that he had that allows us to, because of the many different interests to the musicians of the band. Some had roots in blues, some in rock, some in jazz, and so you had this mesh of all of these different interests. And Ted could move easily from jazz to blues to rock.
Like his music, today Onulak is moving easily through the many challenges in his life. Forced to begin anew, he confesses that, despite the obstacles, he has never been happier. For producer Tetiana Koprowitz, Jim Burtell, VOA News.